And good morning, Retro Commanders, and welcome back to the ongoing playthrough, well, the beginning of the playthrough, kind of Wing Commander 4. So, this is the second episode of the fourth game in the Wing Commander series. And we'll be proceeding onwards with various degrees of trepidation, trying to make things work, because it is retro, and it is emulation, and it's full of technical difficulties, but other than that, it's all good. Anyway, right. Straight to the chat. Dr. Quest MD is here. Wintermute GB is here. Commander Galvanator is here. The Harkonnens are back. Still desperately trying to take over Arrakis. DJ Squivy is here. Spartan is here. Discord is here. Mad Monk Salt is Eric Viking. Hello, sir. Good to see you. A and B is here as well. And Arrakis, definitely trying to fight off the rise of the Harkonnens, is here as well. So anyway, lovely to see you all. Thank you very much. Apologies for the June jokes. I just tickled my sense of humour, so apologies for that. There we go. You have to put up with my sense of humour. In fact, you do put up with my sense of humour, otherwise you probably wouldn't be here. So there we go. That's all good. Right, it's with no further ado, because usually with me there is quite a lot of ado, but I will attempt to keep the ado to a small amount. Totally mangled that quote. Is that Shakespeare? Much ado about nothing. It's not Shakespeare. Is it Shakespeare? I can't remember now. Much ado about nothing. No, that must be more than I can't remember anyway. Some famous chap who's dead. Which needn't bother us now, right? Oh, the Big Boo is here. Good to see you too, sir. Right, let's game mode. Right, okay. Now a couple of things. I've had a little bit of help on the my Discord regarding the volume controls of these wretched FMV video pieces. The ado must flow. Very good Wintermute for combining everything into one phrase. Well done. I would take my hat off to you, but I can't, because yeah, it's that. Right. So yeah. So the videos in this have a problem. Okay. The volume is well. Now I've tried a few different things. A few people have said to delete stuff and move folders around and try reinstalling things. So I've tried all of those things, and none of them have worked yet. There is a possibility I could. It is Shakespeare. I thought it was Shakespeare. Yeah. Some dude who's dead, basically. Yeah. I don't need to worry about Shakespeare anymore. Where was I? Oh yeah, volume of videos. Okay, so yeah, there's a problem with the FMV being at a very, very low volume when it's played through the emulation, which I still haven't managed to solve, is the bottom line, I'm afraid. I'm working on this. There is a possibility I could download some high def versions of the videos and replace the ones I've got with those. Now, unfortunately, I've tried that, and every time I try and download them, I'm getting a timeout error on my network. So I don't know if that's me or not at the moment, but I will keep trying to do that to see maybe if that will solve the problem. But the bottom line is I haven't solved the volume in the FMV bit, so I'm still going to have to keep moving the slider. It's a very technical fix. Up and down to kind of cope with this, because I can't separate the audio in the game. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a way to do it, so I haven't yet found a way to do it. It's just one of those kind of emulation problems, I'm afraid. If you play the video files directly on Windows, they're absolutely fine, but something about playing them inside the emulation is screwed up. So apologies for that if there are some audio glitches throughout the gameplay, because I haven't found a way around it yet. But anyway, other than that, we're good. Now, at the end of last week's exciting episode, I can't remember where we got to. So you can see in the save games, right? The plot thickens. Okay, so I think what had happened, Eisen had been replaced, isn't it? So Captain Eisen, who we had the whole of the Wing Commander 3 campaign with, and we were generally on pretty good terms with him, was pretty much a good egg, wasn't he? So, but he's been replaced by Captain Bellend, which isn't his official name. Yeah, a really kind of rather irritating captain who's now taken over command of the ship that we're in. And Eisen is involved in something to do with this plot. And there's this Borderlands, who are ostensibly doing some sort of terrorist activity against the Confederation. That's it. Yeah. Trying to get all the names. The problem with playing too many space games, it's like, is it the Federation? Is it Confederation? Is it the Is it the what? Is it the who? What's the abbreviation? I can't remember them all. And the other problem I'm having, which has got nothing to do with any of these games at all, of course, but when you play lots of games simultaneously, which I'm sort of doing, so I'm doing Retro and I'm doing Star System, doing No Man's Sky at the moment. Of course, you get used to the keybinds and you're going, why isn't the undercarriage working? Oh, that's the other game. The other guys. Okay, so yes, I think we're in a situation where the border worlds are apparently, and I stress the word apparently. They're not feds, they're ConFeds. That's exactly right. Are apparently doing some sort of terrorist attacks on the Confederation, and we've Admiral. I'm a Bellend. I'm also a Bellend. Dolwyn has basically been tasked in 2 weeks to figure out what's going on, so all we know at the moment is there are some terrorist activities apparently from the border worlds, but the border, we've been told there's a few things that are a bit weird here, because we've been told the border worlds are a bit backward, and yet these terrorist activities have got access to some sort of super duper amazing spaceships with cloaking devices and a super weapon that can blow it up from the inside, which doesn't sort of gel with they haven't got the technology, so that's a bit suspicious. Eisen clearly knows something, because he's been doing dodgy emails from his desk, and now he's been relieved of command in a very kind of I can't tell you anything about it way by Captain Bellend. So that's basically where we are. And I haven't played this game before, so I'm quite interested to see where it's going, because it's quite a good story thus far. So we'll just sort of see what happens next. Okay, so I've loaded the game and leave the duty roster. Log off the main terminal. Okay, so right, so we're in the ship now. This ship doesn't have any lifts. This is a big surprise compared to the previous one, the TCS Victory, which is now a museum. I can't remember. What's this? Is this the Lexington? I think this is the Lexington. So let's go to the officers' lounge and see if we've missed. So we've got the main terminal, which we just were. We can attend the mission briefing. That sort of suggests we've done the FMV stuff. At least the door opens quite smoothly. That's quite good, isn't it? This was Robert's corridor phase. Okay. Right, so let's go to the briefing, and I'll have to whack the volume up so we can hear what Tyson's saying. Oh, not Eisen, Captain Bellend. I've completely forgotten what his real name is. Here we go.
Exemplary work on the space lab, Colonel.
Thank you, sir.
Rescuing it and the biochemist will be of tremendous benefit to ConFed's plans, but not a business at hand. Predictably, the Border Worlds Union brazenly defies ConFed's airspace edict. We approach one such outlaw convoy now. Military ships that have invaded ConFed's territory and maneuver with no ConFed escort. They have ignored orders to turn back, and have even taken pot shots at ConFed's forces. They are a grave threat, and their presence can no longer be tolerated. We shall issue one more warning. If they refuse to cooperate, you are to enforce the interdiction, Colonel, by any means necessary. Dismissed.
Sounds like kind of war declaration to me. I don't like the sound of that mission. So basically, the border. Okay, so there's there's a bit of context here. Let me just tweak the volume down again. Sorry, guys. Such a faff. There's a bit of context here. Okay, so basically the border worlds were given an edict from the ConFed to basically say you're not allowed to fly any of your ships around, military or otherwise, without a ConFed escort, under pain of being shot at, I presume. So clearly this is a fleet. Sounds like it's a military fleet, but it's moving around without ConFed escort in defiance of said edict. And if they don't get warned off, if they don't respond to warn off, I've got to actually go kill them. So this is a morally. I wonder if I get a choice in here, because this is a bit morally ambiguous now, isn't it? So, okay, yes, I am a member of the military, so I've got to follow orders, but I'm effectively firing on what at the moment is a peaceful convoy. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I've got a longbow, which is the ship. Oh, hang on a minute. I can choose my ship. Let's go to the main terminal. Yeah, because this is the other thing that's missing from Wing Commander 4 is there's no Rachel helping me out with my loadout. which is not a euphemism, even though it sounds like one. I get to all the sort of stuff where I used to choose the individuals directly. I only do from inside here now, and it's kind of all done. Okay, so we've got some new folks on. We've got Fish, and we've got Hazard, we've got Hippie, Maniac we know, Miner is in the infirmary, Primate is in the infirmary, Quality, Steel, Scar, Vagabond is the only one I really know, and Vero. Oh, she's actually a lady. Okay, that's the only lady fighter person we've actually got on the ship for some reason. Okay, so Homeworld of Petunia 5. Okay, Vagabond is usually more reliable, so I'm going to go with Vagabond today because I trust Vagabond. This sounds like a mission that might need definitely doesn't need Maniac's particular brand of tact. Right, ship configuration. Okay, so we are carrying image recognition missiles. Good, I like those. Okay, so lots of missiles. We've also got 4 torpedoes aboard, so that all sounds sensible for taking out a convoy if it comes to that. Okay, good. Right, what though it be? The wingman is quality, yeah. They are quite dodgy. Right. Intercept the Border Worlds convoy at Nav 1. If the convoy does not accept the ConFed edict for an escort, then you are to forcefully remove it from the system. Okay. Oh, there's tense music and everything. Right. Vagabond, how we doing?
Give me a damage report. Ain't got a care in the world, good buddy.
Excellent. Vagabond mysteriously resurrected from his death in Wing Commander 3, of course.
Attention Border Worlds contingent. You are in violation of ConFed Edict 4992. This is your final warning. Turn back and leave ConFed airspace or heave to for proper escort.
You have illegally apprehended a Border World space lab. We have no intention of heeding orders from thieves.
Okay, so that's pretty clear. So our mission then is to attack these guys. Civil War. Trouble is, okay, well they fired the first shot, so.
Got to know when to fold, good buddy. And now's the time.
Yep,
Sorry, partner, but I gotta float ahead.
Okay, they were quite good. By the time I got to communicate with Vagabond, we were both dead. I don't know, we died quite so quickly. That wasn't.
He was a man
First death, 13 minutes into the stream. Not bad. Right, let's try that again. Okay. That was pretty fast, wasn't it? Okay, so basically the moment. Okay, so the Border Worlds clearly don't care about us, so that's fair enough. Right, let's do that again.
Attention Border Worlds contingent. You are in violation of ConFed Edict 4992. This is your final warning. Turn back and leave ConFed airspace or heave to for proper escort.
You have illegally apprehended a Border World space lab. We have no intention of heeding orders from thieves.
Break formation and open fire. Time to earn my pay.
Let's go again.
Nailed that one.
Nice shooting, Vagabond. Ow! Oh, I've got to remember the decoys.
Confederation lost its greatest hero.
What's the missile decoy button?
Him the Heart of the Tiger. Upon hearing the news of the colonel's death,
It's those missiles. Okay. What was the decoy button again? I'll check my level. Has the system? Yeah. Hang on a minute. Oh, it's gone back. It's reset. I'm going to go back to rookie because I found it really, really difficult. Sorry, because I've It's supposed to be entertainment, and dying all the time is not good. What's the decoy key again? Is it R? T? F? No. Decoy? D for decoy? Damage report, no damage. What is the decoy button? Oh. B? No. That's the weapon selection. C? I can't remember what. I need to know what the decoy button is. What would it be? S? No, that's for shields. H. No. I thought it was E or something. E. There we go. It's E. There we go. Kelly Baglar's on the money. E it is. Right. Okay, let's bear that in mind. Every time we get a missile, I've got to do the E.
Attention,
Seems a
border
bit more
world
stressful.
contingent. You are in violation of ConFed Edict
we know this.
4992. This is your final
Decoy.
warning.
Okay.
Turn back and leave
That makes
ConFed
sense.
airspace or heave to for proper escort.
You have illegally apprehended a Border World Space Lab. We have no intention of heeding orders from thieves.
Okay, so this is.
Break formation and open fire.
Time to earn my pay.
Boom. Oh, this ship is so unmaneuverable. Horrible. The music is so much better in this game. I think I just rammed him, but never mind. Right. Can I target lock this guy? Not no. Where are the bandits? That's such a good PP game.
Any last request?
No, wait, no! Haven't lost your touch, Colonel.
That's because I'm on rookie level. Let's get him back to this one. I'm really close to it. Come on, stop getting so damn close. Right on top of the band, isn't it? Go for run on the torpedo 2. Let's lock on target.
Attention all ConFed fighters.
Ooh.
We hereby surrender and are setting our course for immediate exit of the Massa system.
Okay, let's give
Mission
that.
complete.
Cool. Okay, so we sort of convinced them. They're still firing at me, Okay, let's let them run then. So presumably we.
Give me a damage report.
Ain't got a care in the world, good buddy.
Let's leave them alone. Bashel says it's still a nice game. Yeah, it is. It is very good. Okay, so let's let them go. We'll let them go. I only get a chance to talk the enemy. Okay, so
Gonna barbecue you, chicken.
hey, you're gonna be like that, dude. and we're going to take you out.
Break formation and open fire.
Time to earn my pay.
Let's go get him. Maybe we have to kill him anyway. I'm out of fuel. Okay, he's coming to range. Who gets him?
Attack my target.
That's a 10-4, partner.
Not quite sure what's going on there.
I'm gonna barbecue you, chick.
Yeah, I think I'm out of fuel. Yeah, I'm out of fuel. So I haven't got any turbo, or whatever it's called. I think we've got to get this last fighter so that we can get the auto to come up.
Enemy near. Autopilot not allowed.
I'm gonna barbecue you, chick.
He's going to barbecue us chickens.
You're going home in a box, buddy.
You guys ready to meet your maker?
I love the taunt and everything.
Time for an early retirement.
You guys ready to meet your maker?
You're going home in a box, buddy.
You're going home in a box, buddy. That's a good threat, isn't it? And then by the time I get the vagabond, we'll have dealt with him, so... There we go, you can see Vagabond and eventually dueling it out. Oh, there's another one.
Attack my target.
That's a 10-4, partner.
Just go deal with it, Vagabond. I'll be there in about 10 minutes. He's a good boy, Vagabond. Nice one.
Give me a damage report.
Ain't got a care in the world, good buddy.
Okay, so he's just got a bit of damage on the back of his ship. That's okay. Right, there we go. Victory. Back for tea and biscuits. So, a slightly dubious mission, that one.
Need clearance.
Captain Paulson's pleased with your performance,
Captain
Colonel.
Paulson. There we are.
Congratulations.
He's smart being horrible as well. I don't like this comms officer either. He's just makes your skin crawl kind of a guy. I don't like him either. Oh, hang on, look at this. I've just realised the joystick has mapped your control. Look at that. I've actually got your on the twist. That's quite cool. Yeah, it is Lexington. Right, okay, there we go. So mission debriefing, and we don't get our flirty. Let's look for Rachel again, do we? All we get is go back to flight control. Captain is well shifty. He is, isn't he? So let's go to right. Okay, so here we are in flight control. Have we got anybody to talk to? We can talk to Cat Scratch. He's the newbie on board the ship. So let's just do that. Somebody pointing the telescope at the bulkhead.
Can I ask you something, Colonel?
What's up, partner?
Captain Repulsive.
Attacking that convoy? Is this the way wars start?
Let me tell you something, Cat Scratch. Wars are like bombs. The fuse gets lit before you actually hear the bang, and sometimes the fuse can be pretty long.
Did you know I was from the border world, sir?
Figured you were Terran-born, if anything.
Terran educated. But my parents were third-generation border worlders.
Now we've got
I guess I'm just having some
internal
problems with these missions, sir. On whether they're right.
Kid's got a point.
Kid's got a point.
I was thinking exactly the same thing myself.
Yeah. Can't say I like being kept in the dark either. It's hard to make a decision when you don't have all the data. Captain Paulson's not gonna help. Maybe Eisen's holding down on me. You know, I think I'm gonna talk to him again.
Captain Eisen was definitely holding out on you, my friend. Ooh. Okay, right. So, what I want to know is, just before we move on, this guy here with the old refracting telescope is either looking at a bulkhead or he's looking through a window, neither of which will work. You can't use a telescope like that indoors. You'll never get it to focus through the window. And if he's looking at a bulkhead, then it definitely won't work. So quite what this guy is actually doing, I have no idea. It's just one of those things that makes me juggle. He's drunk. He's looking to a green screen. Is Cat Scratch the new Hobbs? Yes, he could be, couldn't he? Maybe he's going to betray us horribly, because he was the new boy on board, who was basically kind of the rookie. So let's go to Captain Eisen's cabin, because clearly something's up. Technology might have changed. Well, that looks to me... that looks very, very like a normal refracting telescope that someone's just stuck in there as a prop. So maybe they're just having a fiddle with the antique. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's wrong. Right, Captain Eisen.
Enter. Colonel. I'll be shipping out soon. I just wanted to make sure that no big deal was made of it.
Yes, sir. Lately, some of the men haven't been so sure about the missions they've been flying for ConFed.
Oh? Well, during the war with the Karate, it was easy. Loyalty to ConFed required little commitment. After all, what was the alternative? Now the war is over, second guessing is easy.
I never thought I'd see the day when I'd be shooting down my own kind.
Humans will always vie for power, Colonel. The Confederation may be far less than perfect, but remember, it was the driving force behind our victory. It succeeded in uniting humanity in a way that no other institution had.
It's our ultimate duty, isn't it?
Yes. The difficulty is how best to execute it.
Well...
Colonel, I sincerely wish you a long and happy life. It has been an honor and a pleasure serving with you.
Thank you, sir.
So Eisen's just leaving? Oh, I detect him. Yeah. Because we've got a long old relationship, me and Eisen, going back at least the entire game. Yeah. Yeah, so it's still isn't it? Eisen is not whilst he's aboard this ship, Eisen is being very, very cagey. I'm guessing he's basically concerned that the ship is bugged. That's what I reckon. So yeah, so he's joining the McKee. He could do, couldn't he? Or the border world. Oh, hang on, here's Maniac again. Hang on a minute. Trying to hit on some poor woman, presumably.
Hey, Maniac. Hi. Well, same to you, buddy. Some of these guys, not exactly friendly.
Nah, forget it. Hey, how about that bioconvergence chemist? Was she friendly or friendly fire?
Well,
still got some
Attention,
jaw.
all personnel without level 5 security clearance, leave the flight deck immediately. There will be no unauthorized access to the flight deck until further notice.
pretty soon we're gonna need a hall pass just to use the head. Wonder who's coming aboard.
Beats me.
Well, since I'm not feeling very welcome around here, I'm gonna go get myself a libation up at the lounge. Coming?
No, the game's crashed again. This one is definitely being a lot less reliable than Wing Commander 3. Oh, come on, game. behave. Wilson is so good in every scene. He does steal every scene, doesn't he? But unfortunately, the game is also stealing this. Oh, hang on.
Feel like spending time in the brig.
There we go. Hang on, it's working again. Give it a mo. Okay, right. I need to see what's going on. Yeah, I think we need to see what's going on. Come on.
Sure. All right.
Oh,
wait.
Oh, selected the wrong option now.
I better meet you up there. I just remembered I was supposed to drop by Eisen's cabin. Guess the old man wants to tell his best pilot au revoir.
All right. But any biochemists on their own or mine?
Okay, well, we're going up for a drink. Okay, well, now we're back in here. Let's talk to Maniac again.
Hey, there you are.
Spacebar.
Yeah.
Compliments
Maniac
of
seems
the
really
Maniac.
subdued.
What did I do? Win the lottery?
Oh, get one for me. Next time.
So, how did it go with that biochemist?
Struck out, Colonel. Big time.
Well, it's like you always say, there are other nuggets in the asteroid belt.
Oh, yeah.
Maniac is not himself.
Hope so.
What's going on?
Hey, Colonel. Did you like being on the farm?
It had its moments.
Yeah, someday, huh? I just remembered something I gotta do.
Yeah.
See you around.
Maniac's being totally rattled by something, isn't he?
Colonel Blair, report to the briefing room immediately.
Oh.
This is an emergency.
Right, emergency.
Colonel Blair,
There's
report
emergency
to
going on. It's still going on. It's still an emergency. Right, let's get to the... Yeah, I'm there. What's going on? Okay, so this is Paulson, Belland, and his vagabond. Captain Eisen stole the shuttle and fled.
We have reason to believe he's been feeding information to Border World's intelligence these past weeks. That's why he was relieved of command. But we had hoped to bring him in quietly and simply pull the plug on his indiscretions. My guess is he knew we were on to him.
Is Captain Eisen piloting the shuttle?
Unfortunately, the captain seems to have enlisted the aid of Major Todd Marshall.
Ah. Excellent.
Gentlemen, I know this is difficult since you are old comrades, but this is a deadly breach of security. If the current tensions erupt into war, the information Captain Eisen might have could do us serious damage. The Confederation has never needed you more.
Do we have a heading?
Unfortunately, his destination is still undetermined. These are your wingmen. Your ships have been trapped and ordnance has already been committed. You must bring William Eisen back.
Sir, if Captain Eisen's already taken these steps, I doubt he'll come back willingly.
Use any means necessary, Colonel. Captain Eisen must not be allowed to leave this system. He must not be allowed to rendezvous with Border World forces. Dismissed.
Okay, so we're now taking orders from Captain Belland to go and assassinate our erstwhile comrades. I know everyone wants to kill Maniac, but this does not feel right at all. I like this. This is really good. I mean, my loyalties are now entirely torn to the greater loyalty to ConFed, who we've been fighting for against the Kilrathi for God knows how long. And then Captain Eisen, who is our main man, okay, who we have huge respect for in the ship, who's now apparently gone rogue to the Border World. So, are the Border Worlds the baddies or not? Ah, it's good. It's good. It's good. Spire Black, hello, good morning, everyone. This is good. Right, so we have been given. Oh, we can't even. Oh, they basically locked it. So I've got whatever they've given me. Okay, so Eisen has stolen a Confederation shuttle and has enlisted Maniac's help in defecting to the Border World. You must stop him from leaving the system. Ooh, definitely thickening plot. Wow, okay. What do we do here then? I'm definitely not killing Eisen. Definitely not killing Eisen. Okay, so hang on. We've got Cat, Scratch, and Miner. Here we go. Need some spoonheads.
I'm not firing on the captain. I'm going with him.
Oh, Vagabond's defecting as well. Ah, I've got a choice. Yeah, Captain Eisen's the man though, isn't he?
Let's go. Fight the good fight. Pardon the tiger.
So now
I'm with you too, sir.
our wingmen have become baddies.
Follow us. Otherwise, you'll miss the boat.
Okay, so let's deal with Miner. Let's just hope.
Ejecting.
Yay. Okay, didn't die. Right, okay, so we've now become traitors. Excellent. And we rendezvoused with Eisen. Vagabonds come with us.
Guess Paulson ain't gonna let us just waltz away.
Paulson must have known that was a risk, surely.
Break and attack.
I'm going for it, Colonel.
Let's go take out some of these pompous
Time to earn
asses.
my pay.
Who's this? This is Hazard. This is some of these really obnoxious new pilots. Okay, it's quite good. They're not dying, are they? They're ejecting instead, which is quite good. So, because they're named characters, they get to eject. Excellent. Okay, right. So we're basically become the bad guys. This is a good twist. But maybe we're not the bad guys. Are we the bad guys? Oh, hello.
Break and attack.
I'm going for it, Colonel.
Break and attack.
Named us MPs.
Time to earn my pay.
Looks like Eisen's got some kind of capture
You don't
here.
have any idea what it means to me that you boys came along for this ride.
Yay.
We're landing on the BWS Intrepid. Now, I don't think you'll get clearance going in the other direction. Make it quick, too. We're dropping out as soon as you land.
The Intrepid. Oh, so Eisen's pretty happy. Okay, so I think we can trust Eisen. We certainly can trust him more than that Captain Bellend.
What's your status?
Well, we got a scratch or two.
Okay, so we've now got a lady comms officer, which is much less skin crawly than the other one. Right, come on, Intrepid. How do I get clearance? Oh, just press the auto button. Excellent. Right, first time chat viewer. Doughy Donut had to laugh. Vagabond said, "Earn my pay." Pay by who? You just turned. Yeah, no. So, okay. Ooh, cutscene. Okay, so we've got some old crappy cruiser, the Intrepid, which is pretty banged up. Oh, look at the last minute jump aboard. Oh, cool. Get in there quick! Get in there quick! Oh, yes.
Come on, you two, get this thing out of here!
Okay, so this ship was in a bit of a mistake. So maybe they're finally going to find out what the hell's been going on. Chemical storage. Let's keep that next to the fire.
Boy, they took a lot of hits.
Forget it! Any more use down here in the missile bay!
And what fires are these on there? Oh, something just exploded. 70 style slow motion death.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Fire in space. It's that. Yeah, it's good. It's quite a high budget though, isn't it, for a computer game, all this FMV stuff, isn't it?
Excuse me.
I mean, it's pretty competitive.
Captain Eisen from the Lexington?
We got you just in time. Keep that detail right there.
Okay, so Cat Scratch came with us.
We weren't gonna wait on that jump.
It's like you guys ran into some trouble.
We had a surprise visit from a ConFed frigate and her escorts. This is Colonel Jacob Manley. I'm Colonel Tamara Farnsworth.
I recognize those names as Panther and Hawk.
The Astoria system.
That's right. Near the famous Heart of the Tiger.
Look, I'd love to stand here and play get to know you, but just stay right there. We got some problems to take care of.
If you can direct us to Captain Dominguez, he's expecting me.
Captain Dominguez was on the bridge during the attack.
He didn't make it. Anybody on the bridge or in the bays didn't survive. 2/3 of the crew.
Captain Dominguez did brief us on your possible defection.
Your deal was with him, though. You gotta talk things over with the crew before you guys get too cozy, understood? We'll finish this later.
Come on, we could use some extra hands.
Okay, so they're down the captain. The ship's been blown to pieces.
I fought with Captain Dominguez 40 years ago during the Venice offensive. Now he's dead at the hands of one of his own? What is all of this coming to?
I was hoping you'd be able to tell me.
Yes, gonna say.
I've turned my back on ConFed. Paulson said you were a spy.
A detective, maybe. They were feeding us a lot of bogus information. The last couple of days, I've been checking out mission data, coded transmissions, fleet movements. I've got all the information right here. This could stop a full-blown war.
But you don't know what it means?
Well, some of the pieces are missing, but what I do know is this. This clash between the border world and ConFed is being provoked by certain elements within ConFed.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I have no idea who they are. All I knew was that my defection could end up being suicidal. I couldn't ask you to put yourself in that position. You had to decide that for yourself when the time came.
I made my choice, sir.
Yay.
I have no regrets.
Well, Colonel, I hope you never do.
Well, what is that to lose?
Yeah, I'll lend out a hand down here.
Okay, so we're now on a new ship. It appears that the border world's conflict has been provoked by ConFed, so there's some dodgy stuff going inside ConFed, which Paulson and might be part of. We've now defected from ConFed. Oh, hang on. Loudspeaker. This is a scramble, although I'm not hearing anything. So let's activate the main terminal, which is, and let's save our position. Oh, so we've got this is a new ship. Okay. How do I save the game? Oh, there. Okay, so save game. Defected. Right. Okay.
Attention! This is
Right.
a scramble.
This is a scramble. This. Oh no.
Fighters, all pilots up. Repeat, all pilots up. We ain't out of the woods yet, people.
Okay. To the ship. Let's go. Hang on.
Attention! This is a scramble.
Yeah, I know. But I need to check. Oh, I can't even change my loadout, so it's just scramble. I'm not allowed to scramble. Okay, so we're on a busted up ship whose name I forget. Destroy all incoming fighters. Okay, well, that's definitely our kind of mission. Let's go do it. Who we got? Just go attack. So we're fighting. This is literally civil war, isn't it? Civil war. Boom. There's a few more coming. Let's talk the enemy.
You won't see tomorrow.
Look, he's running.
They put quite a lot more.
Prepare to die.
anti-aircraft fire from the carrier. Get the bomb away from the ship though, because you've got torpedoes and stuff running on there. Looks like the good guy, bad guys are winning. They're chucking quite a lot of fighters at us. Yes. Oh, still chucking quite a lot of values at us.
Target demolished.
Mission complete.
Yay! Okay, apart from my ship's quite badly busted up, we're good. Target demolished, that's what we like to hear. Right, where's the ship? Where's the Intrepid?
Need clearance.
Hey, nice work, Colonel. First Lieutenant Belina Sosa. I run the switchboard here. And you are clear to land.
Belina, excellent. New person to flirt with, I think somebody said. Excellent. I always wondered why a bridge would be exposed in place. Every space, yeah, they always put the bridge right on top of the state of my ship. Rachel would not be happy, would she? Okay, so we haven't got a captain, so presumably Eisen's going to jump into that role. Star Trek and internal combat bridges. Yeah, so that's quite a good idea. There's no more barbecues on the flight deck. The concept of bridge on the spaceship is bogus. Gruel House, first time chat. Wait, this looks kind of amazing. It is pretty good. This is 1995, so yeah, look. State of my ship. Sorry about that. Right, okay, so we're now back aboard. Let's see if we can. So we've got main terminal here. That goes down to the launch deck. That's the galley, and we've got CIC and chart room, which I'm guessing is where the briefings happen. Okay, so this looks like an. Oh, okay, let's go to the galley and see if anything's. Yay! Look, Sosa, flirt time. I imagine. It's got to be some flirting. It's Wing Commander. It's a Wing Commander game. Okay, so let's talk to Sosa.
Pull up a chair.
I think I already have, Lieutenant Sosa.
Oh, sorry, sir.
What you got there?
Well, look at me. I'm stuck in the Stone Age. So much of our equipment is down. I've got to resort to prehistoric tools in order to decrypt this info Captain Eisen brought with him.
So,
Decrypting
you have a talent for decoding.
Well, yeah, sir. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I'm definitely one of the best.
Wow. Anything there?
Plenty. It's just gonna take me some time. One thing's for sure. ConFed definitely has a lot of skeletons in its lockers.
Okay, so she's the geeky nerd girl. Cliche alert. I love the old school tractor paper, dot matrix printing. I wonder if that's a 9-pin or a 24-pin printer. What do you think, guys? For those of you who are on the stream who remember dot matrix printers, you may not understand the significance of what you just saw unless you were actually around in the 90s, because that printer paper goes in a particular type of old school printer which has a tractor mechanism which pulls it through. It doesn't print on discrete sheets, it just pulls it through and then it folds it up into there's really nice stacked bits. The idea of her going through I don't know how many sheets of paper were there, but I don't know, there must have been several hundred sheets of paper. Decrypting encoded things by hand. Use it, I don't know, some sort of substitution cipher. It's just so ludicrous, it's funny. But that's quite cool. Wintermute GB, prehistoric tools is equals maniac. Dear, I can still look at Luigi says I can still hear the printer sounds in my head. Yeah, that whole forever. Takes you back, doesn't it? Ah, dear. DJ Squibber just says lol. Come on, diskettes and continuous paper of the future. This is the thing. So many. What's quite interesting about watching these older sci-fi film stroke shows stroke games is how much contemporary technology of the day still exists in the future. So in Wing Commander 1 we had chalkboards, which haven't been seen since the 80s. In Wing Commander 4 we got paper printouts and telescopes inside the ship. Dear. Oh, yeah, the anti-grav is still working. Yeah, that's a very good point. Says Big Boo. Yeah. Everything's really badly damaged, but the anti-gravity never ever seems to get busted, does it? Anti-grav works, life support is no problem, lights, heat, food, drink, but the laptop, nah, bring up the dollmatrix printer. That's right. Surely there must be computers on board that are still working. Even a basic computer is going to be way faster than trying to decrypt things by hand on a paper printer. It makes no sense at all. Ah, dear. It's cool. It's cool. Lining up dot matrix printers was annoying as well. Yeah, and TNG got them right with the pads. Yeah, the pads were pretty good, weren't they? Anyway, at least we got somebody to flirt with. That's the most important part of all this. Right, okay, so... Okay, these guys are... not quite sure what Eisen's doing there. Is it just my mind? I think we better move on quickly.
Pull back. The jump point is the quickest way out of the system.
It's way too obvious. I say we stay and hurt the Lexington as much as possible. That way we'll be hurting ConFed too.
How long have they been carrying on like this?
Doesn't make any sense.
If there's something you don't understand, it's typical.
You're both right and you're both wrong. Attacking the Lexington is a waste of valuable resources. Beating a hasty retreat is a wiser course of action. The jump point is the most obvious exit route. The Salinas Nebulous might be a better way out. Either way, I don't think the Lexington is going to just let us cruise away. I'll bet you'll get a chance to inflict damage on her or sustain more yourself.
What do you think, Colonel?
I think this ship needs a captain.
Yep.
I'll do the best I can.
I'll do the best I can. So cool, Eisen. I like Eisen. Eisen's good. Jules, those sound I cannot unsee that. It's just sorry, guys. That was quite funny. Just stretching his calves, loving to see. Right, okay, so activate the main terminal. So we got a captain, this is good. Okay, let's go, let's just adjust the audio. Actually, no, we should go right. Let's go to the chart room. Okay, we've got a chart room doing stuff, but nothing's happening here. There you go. So, am I supposed to get a briefing in here, or nothing works? How do I actually get out? I'll go to control bay there. Right. Okay, so do I go to the launch deck or go to the galley? Oh, it's Maniac. That's good.
Bridge used to be up there.
Well, that's the bridge.
Berths were farther up.
Poor bastards.
Never knew what hit them. At least when I go, I'll be in a cockpit.
Come on, cheer up. I still say it'll be friendly fire that gets you.
I don't know. The side we picked to be on, there's a long, hard road ahead.
You look on the bright side. At least now you won't have to deal with that ConFed promotion that finally came through.
My promotion came? My promotion? ConFed, that's not right.
Dear. Captain Eisen was the judge in the film. Was he? I'm gonna have to watch that again. I wonder where I've seen him before. Okay, so trying to cheer Maniac up. I think we've got Maniac back. He died. No, 1996. Did he really? What did he wasn't that old in here. So that's really sad. Oh. What do we do? I see it's command and control, isn't it? Okay. Oh, hang on. Go to storage hold. So there's more to explore in the ship. Oh, hey, the drip's back. Can you hear it? I know. A heart attack driving his car. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so sad. It can't have been. I know, late 40s, early 50s. Okay, so there's storage hold control bay. Good launch deck. Let's see. Let's see. What do I do? So I'm thinking on the launch deck. No ship here. Ships now seems to be deserted. Activate main terminal. I can't do anything there. What's happened? It feels like there's a cutscene I need to watch somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Yes, there's a party and I'm not invited. That's what it feels like. Who's Pliers? Oh, he's the engineer. Right.
Well, if it ain't the new ConFed flyboy. Fighting on our side, huh?
Yeah. Name's Blair.
Well, hooray. Guess that means we're gonna win this thing after all, right? Welcome aboard, kid. Chief Tech Robert Sykes. You can call me Pliers.
Thanks, Pliers.
I haven't seen one of those birds in quite a while. Not up close, anyway.
Yeah, I bet you worked on plenty of them.
Oh, yeah. Used to pull Kilrathi whiskers out of the intakes for kids like you. Yeah, I could do a few things with that, baby. Hey, don't let these gray hairs fool you, kid. I can still perform miracles with nothing more than a socket driver and a pile of junk parts.
Looks to me like you kind of have to.
Yeah. Plus, I could tweak those birds way beyond the specs those egghead engineers come up with.
Here's a guy that should have been put out to pasture. I bet this old coot knows what he's doing. I think he does. He's kind of like my kind of guy, actually. He's the sort of guy who basically say, that supercharger on your X5, I can tweak that. You get another 50 brake horsepower of that. No problem at all, just by swapping the cogs and changing the pulleys and upping the oobity flips. So I kind of like him. He's quite funny.
Here's a guy that this old coot knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, great. I can use all the help I can get out there.
Well, the Just wait and see what I can do, kid. Trust me.
He's going to slap some dodgy mod on my ship. I prefer Rachel. Yeah, I think overall I do. But yeah, he was quite cool. Right. Okay, so we've met the old cooped pliers. Right. So am I going to get a mission? Finally. Yay, Eisen's about. Right. Attend briefing. Here we go. Oh, there's a girl with a joystick. Look, she's flying the ship.
Happy to see you back where you belong, Captain.
Thank you, Colonel. You had no small part in it.
Big green screen going on
Well, to business. As you know, to avoid further harassment, the Intrepid's going to try and make its way out of this system through this nebula. I'd like you and a wingman to scout ahead, clear the area of any hostiles you might encounter.
Understood, sir.
Good luck, Colonel.
Why would you fly a capital ship with a joystick? I'm assuming that's what that is. Ah dear. And Sousa is the nerdy tech girl lady. So right. So it looks look. It looks like we've got pliers now instead of Rachel to help with our loadout. Except he doesn't say anything. Okay, ship configuration.
Storm fire off a junked pirate fighter we just hauled in. Boy, old technology, but damn effective. Fires a shitload of small, low-density projectiles at extremely high velocity. Just paint your target and let her rip. If the range wasn't so damn short, they'd still be around today. Try it out and see how you like it.
Okay, so he's given me some funky weapons. Okay, so hang on. Previous weapon, next weapon, previous hardpoint, previous ship. What else we got? So we got a Vindicator. Okay, there's different ships now. We've got a Vindicator, medium fighter. We got an Avenger, which is a heavy fighter. We've got a Banshee, which is a light fighter. Okay, so shields, armor. A Vindicator looks quite cool. Shields 250, shields 250. I've got a bit more armor on that one. Well, let's try all the ships. So we'll try the Banshee first because it's lightweight. And go with Javelin, heat-seeking missiles. Dumbfire, mine, pylon, friend or foe. Yeah, let's have the old. I like my image recognition missiles. There we go, sorted. Right, pilot wing configuration. Okay, who we got on the ship then? Okay, so presumably got a bunch of different people. So Blade, we have Cat Scratch, of course, who came with us. We've got Jen Ayers, who we haven't met. XL, we've got Hawk, who's okay, that guy. We've got Maniac, obviously. We've got Moose. Moose. We got Panther, who we met, yeah. Primate. Tex. Turbo. So 80s. Vagabond, of course, and Jaeger. Okay, so I think we should give Cat Scratch a run because he hasn't. He's the new guy. Yep, he's. We haven't really given him a go. Let's take Cat Scratch out with it. I've got a. Did I have a Jenny? Was one of them Jenny? Which one was Jenny? Was XL Jenny? Oh yeah, look, Jen. Oh, we'll definitely take Jenny out for a spin later on. Okay. Right, to the ship. Let's fly the mission. I've got Banshee. Look at this. Okay. No flirting with pliers. Banshee is like a crate. It does look a bit like a crate, doesn't it? Yeah. Scout the Selenos Nebula for enemy ships. Destroy any hostiles encountered. That's nice and easy. Okay. Oh, everything's. We've got blue now. So these are border world ships, I'm guessing. Okay, so we've got laser. Laser's all we've got. And image recognition missiles. Okay. Right.
Enemy spotted, sir.
Cat Scratch, go do your thing.
Formation and open fire. I'm going for it, Colonel.
He's trying to impress this Cat Scratch. Okay, so we're in a nebula, which means everything has to be covered.
Chop it up for me, Colonel.
Yeah, go for it, Cat Scratch.
Chop it up for me, Colonel. Chop it up for me, Colonel.
Cat Scratch is pretty good. heart of the nebula.
Enemy spotted, sir.
Go for it then, Catch Scratch.
Break formation and open fire.
I'm going for it, Colonel.
He's going for it, Colonel. He's very, very, very keen. We like that in young, expendable pilots. Pew weapons. It's just pure laser beams, which is excellent. Obviously they're not lasers because they're not travelling at a decent speed, but hey, they're called lasers because they're not.
Prepare to die!
Prepare to die. You're going to die. Ha ha ha. How are we doing, Catch Scratch?
Give me a damage report.
I took damage, but they won't get rid of me that easy, sir. Chalk it up for me, Colonel.
Yay. Well done, Catch Scratch. Okay, he's got a bit damaged, but he's alright.
Attack my target.
Right away, sir. Prepare to die!
Prepare to die. Nope. You prepare to die. That's alright, Catch Scratch. He gets in there and does his business. Very concerned with us dying. Catch Scratch, will you stop? Take him off. Stealing my kills. Is this why I get Maniac finally killed? We'll have to try, Grim Harbinger. First time chat as well. Thank you very much for the comment. Yes, we're going to have to deal with Maniac, aren't we?
Break formation and open
Although I must admit,
fire.
I'm a bit more endeared to Maniac now because we've seen a little bit of his non-bravados. Sorry, he flew into my firing solution. Keep stealing my kills. Not sure I like Catch Scratch. Yeah, we sort of see the other side of Maniac in this. It's quite good. He's a little bit more than just a two-dimensional character, isn't he? Alright, need clearance.
Okay, great work, Colonel, but there's been a change of plan.
Oh dear.
We've discovered a backdoor jump point that'll be easier for Intrepid to navigate in her current condition. So, you have clearance.
Oh, Clitland. Okay. Yeah, he's annoying but lovable in here, and he's slightly better in this in Wing Commander 4 because he's occasionally having doubts and stuff, isn't he? Which is good. So I can actually go to the hangar bays. Pliers isn't. I can talk to Pliers, but he's not there. Oh, there we go. He's back. He is here. He's hanging around at the back.
There you are.
Yeah.
Well, don't you look like the cat who ate the canary? Feathers and all.
Well, I guess maybe you're right. You know those ConFed fighters you boys flew in on? Well, they made for a mighty fine meal.
Meaning?
I just got done stripping them down for parts.
Oh, hang on. We may have to wait for the emulation to catch up. It goes into a pause mode. So, okay, so we're sort of a bit complicit in this, aren't we? We gave him permission to strip them down, kind of. Basically, he said you could improve them. Not recycle them. Dear. He's too good, doesn't leave any for you. Typical cat. Yeah, so cat. That's right, use cat scratch. Come on, game. Come back to us. Maybe if I... Oh, there we go. So if I... Okay, our task manage away from him, it seems to
Well, he is resourceful. Well, he is resourceful.
Let's go with that.
Well, I hope you put the pieces to good use, Pliers.
You can bet on it, kid.
Just magical with the ships. Those ConFed fighters? All 4 of them? Right, okay, so nothing going on here. Let's go to the galley. Nothing going on with the galleys. Anything going on in the storage hold? Oh, the guys are hanging out in the storage hold.
Nice. Very nice.
Gentlemen,
Welcome to our new sleeping quarters.
I never promised first-class accommodations.
Don't take offense, sir, but how can you make jokes? An hour ago, I was a ConFed pilot. Now I'm shooting them down. What's going on? What are we doing here?
We're trying to make things right.
I don't know what the rules are anymore.
But you know, Cat Scratch, life isn't a flight sim. I think you're gonna learn. The rules keep changing.
Just hope we did the right thing, partner.
That's a good question. That's a very good point.
If ConFed gets approved to really go after the border worlds, this thing's gonna get ugly.
It's putting it mildly. Sometimes what you believe is more important than any flag. We gotta stick with the guys we can trust. And Eisen?
Let's stick that.
He's one of the few.
Eisen, I agree. Eisen is one of the few. I like Eisen. Let's stick with Eisen. That's where we're nailing our colours. Okay, we're sticking with Eisen. Right. Well, okay then. So another briefing. Yeah, here's Eisen. Life isn't a flight sim. There you are. Good advice for a Saturday morning.
The Lexington clearly has a good idea of our whereabouts, and we're like a bee buzzing around inside of a jar. I wouldn't be surprised if Paulson is steering for us right now. So I think you should take one of the Avengers up on this mission. Now, our only hope of escape lies in this backdoor jump point. I want you to take 3 wingmen and escort us the hell out of here.
Let's do it. Got what? The Space T has arrived just in time for the mission. Thank you very much, my dear son. Excellent. Yay. Right, Space T. Okay, so let's go do some stuff. Let's just adjust the volume again. Life isn't a flight sim. There's good advice. T has arrived. Yeah, right. So let's get our wingman first. Okay, so I've got Maniac, Vagabond, and Blade. Who's Blade? George. Let's put Jenny in. Where's Jenny? That's Excel, wasn't it? Jen Ayers. Let's try her. Maniac and Vagabond are known quantities, so let's go with Excel. Detection by the Federation is imminent. Escort the Intrepid as it beelines towards the backdoor jump point to destroy them. Oh, it's an escort mission. Yay! It's not an escort mission. Yes, it is. Right, let's try out one new pilot, see if she's any good. Okay. Right, let's do the ship loadout.
Good luck, kid. Eisen handed out a tough one today.
Thanks. Right, so he's given me image recognition missiles and torpedo. Oh, so we might be able to do an attack on some capital ships. So that's a pretty good loadout. Pretty happy with that. Let's save where we are. Okay. Main terminal. Where's the main? Oh, it doesn't look like I can do it at this point. Okay, never mind. We'll do it in a minute. Ooh, I haven't seen one of these before. Ooh. Detection by the Confederation is imminent. Escort the Intrepid as it beelines towards the backdoor jump point to destroy all enemy forces. Let's do it. Okay, so I've got all my wingmen. So we've got Maniac.
Give
What's
me a
your
damage
status?
report.
What are you, my mother?
a damage report.
Ain't got a care in the world, good buddy.
Excellent. Very good ones. Good. What about Excel?
Give me a damage report.
Those fools can't touch my ass.
Where the heck is she from?
Big time enemy presence, Ace.
Alright, so.
Break formation and open fire.
Gonna give him some maniac magic.
Break formation and open fire.
Time to earn my pay.
Don't get sentimental on me, Colonel. You know what you have to do.
Yeah.
If the Lexington
I'm trying to do it. Stop jamming the comms.
It's all over for us.
Right.
Break formation and open fire.
Gonna kick me some ConFed butt.
Kick me some ConFed butt.
Nailed that one.
Right, here we go. See what this Avenger is like. Oh, it's got big guns. Okay. Don't get all sentimental on me. Shot that one without even looking on target. No, let's go get him. Take out the Lexington. Let's try that. Torpedoes. Let's take out Lexington. You guys deal with the fighters, I'll deal with Lexington.
Nailed that one.
Locking on. Come on, why is it locking on target?
Nailed that one.
Here we are. I've got two. Okay. I'm jumping around a bit. Come on, torpedo, lock. Torpedo away.
Mayday! Lexington situation critical. Mayday, mayday!
Boom. Took out the Lexington. Yes. Fox 3. You know what I was doing there. Alright, let's see if we can go defend that.
Nailed that one.
Image recognition missiles.
For the maniac.
Check up another for the maniac.
Chalk up another for the maniac.
Boom. You got more.
Complete.
Yes. Do the victory music.
All I can say is we're lucky to have you on our side, Colonel. You're clear to land, and you better make it quick. Can't wait to leave this system in our stellar dust.
Gonna kick some Covert ass. Chris Hatchins and cool guys don't look at explosions. Yeah, I just want to get out of there without being shot to pieces. Should have turned them. We destroyed the Lexington and Commander Paulson and everybody aboard. Oh no, looks like he escaped.
Oh my God, what a disaster.
Stop whining. Your first mistake was in not killing him right away.
Who? Eisen or the Colonel?
Take your pick.
What's going to happen now?
It's a good question, Captain. First of all, you're gonna get reassigned.
Nice.
And I'm gonna continue my plans. With the added pleasure of killing the heart of the tiger. What are you looking at, soldier? Just like
This guy is actually the real baddie. Okay, so we are on the right side. Paulson's dead. Not because I killed him, but because he got his throat slit in the shuttle. Okay, cool. Excellent. This is really good. It's Lieutenant K4. Is it? Is yeah, you've been in one sci-fi show. You've been in all. No, they killed Leo. String sticks. Thank you for the chat. That's really cool. There's definitely some evil laughs required there. Excellent. Right. was really good. Okay, I'm glad Paulson's dead because he was annoying. Okay, so hang on, let me just adjust the volume again. Okay, at least he got his comeuppance for being an arse. So Captain Bellend is dead. This is a good thing. Right. Okay. So let's save up. Let's save our position. Oh no, not there. I want to be in that one. This works in a very odd way. Captain Bellend is dead. Kenny Bagley, you realise you're on the side of the shadow? No. I'm not sure whose side I am. I'm not at the moment entirely convinced whether I'm a goodie or a baddie, but I think I'm a goodie. Because Captain Eisen is my trustworthy guy. That's basically the way I'm looking at it. Right, okay, so right, something going on. Nothing going on there, nothing going on in here. So we've escaped, basically. This is a good thing. There's Captain Eisen. Talk to Eisen and Sosa. Right, Sosa is our flirty, nerdy girl.
Ah, you see, sir? There it is, right there.
Yes, Lieutenant S.
What do you see?
There are holes in the data I confiscated from the Lexington.
We've got no ConFed transmission data for a specific 18-hour period.
Before and after that time period, ConFed undertook operations which seemed to relate to the chemists in the lab we confiscated, but without that comm data, we can't make a firm connection.
We're missing carrier group trackings, fleet movements, assignment logs.
More pieces to the puzzle.
Oh, I've got it. There's a ConFed comm station right here in Orestes, orbiting the system's outermost planet.
Oh, sure. Most of ConFed's comm traffic must relay through there.
Convenient comm station is convenient.
Set nav coordinates for Orestes 9.
Aye, sir.
We're going on a scavenger hunt.
Sir.
Must be a really boring job. You've got to stand there holding the joystick, and then when you actually do a course change, you just touch some buttons. What is the point of the joystick? Oh dear, brilliant. Caps Drew physicist. Hello, first time chat. Good to see you. 07 Drew, you can call me Caps. Just came from Starters as a Zeno threat event. I remember you from YouTube. Yay, that was a while ago. I did some elite stuff. Well, last year really. It feels like a while ago. It didn't work out well for Kiefer against the Shadows. No, it didn't. Ironic how Mark Campbell is one of the main characters in Wing Commander and in Squadron 42. Yes, it's going to be good. Did you see the computer that she was using? It looked like an old IBM AT keyboard. A very, very low res display, so you can kind of see it in the low resolution videos that we've got. That's brilliant. Right, okay, so we've talked to them. So, but there's no mission briefing at the moment. So, presumably we've got to talk to Panther. There we go.
You look lost in your thoughts.
It's never going to end, is it?
What?
I spent 7 years fighting the Karathi. And then I thought it was over and humanity was united, right? Now I'm taking aim on people who used to be my allies?
Come on, Colonel. We're just pilots. We don't get to choose the enemy. How'd you become a flyer?
I ran away from home when I was still a teenager. Fell in with some privateers. But the only good thing to come of that was learning to fly. Signed on with ConFed when the Karathi moved in on my home system. How about you?
Yeah, I thought I could stay away, but this is all I know how to do.
We are smart people. We should be able to think of something better to do than all this killing.
She's dreaming. Yeah, you'd think, actually, I think she's right, to be honest. Ah, dear. Right. Nothing ironic. I've seen the Squad 42 friendly lawyer spin-offs of Wing Commander. Yeah, they are kind of very similar, which is good actually. I think there's obviously some IP stuff in there, isn't it? It's a fake little joystick. It's just something to hang on to. She doesn't even have a car window to put her arm on. Yeah. Dear. You have to waggle the joystick to keep the engine running. Is it like a Tesla? If you take your hands off the joystick, the ship stops and goes, you're not paying attention. Maybe that's how it works. Dear. So, cool. Right, okay. So...
yeah, you'd think.
Yeah, you think.
There's time. This isn't gonna last forever.
So you believe that the good will win?
I have to.
Yeah, because he's Luke Skywalker, of course good will win. There we go, we've cheered her up. We've done a good thing today. Blair's still got it. Excellent. Okay, so there's nothing going on now. There is some liquor there, though. Excellent. Oh, she's gone. Right, so presumably it's time for a briefing. Yay! Right, here we go. Military music.
I'm afraid we have to postpone our plans for a comm station at Arrestus 9. We just received a distress signal from a Border Worlds convoy. It appears that they ran afoul of ConFed's interdiction edict, and it now appears that ConFed has entered into the Border Worlds to pursue them with a frigate and a destroyer. Proceed with all due haste, Colonel. That convoy needs our help.
Right away. Save the convoy. Okay, so what have we got from Pliers? I'm not sure I can cope with whatever her name was. What was her name? XL. She's just, I don't know where she's from. She's just completely weird, she is. Cat Scratch is really good in a fight, so actually I might take him along again, but I haven't tried some of the others out. Turbo, don't like the sound of him. Gene Hall, Primate, Panther. Oh, that's the lady we were just with, so let's add her and give her a try. Got to try out some of the other commands. Right, what's he got for me ship-wise? With the Avenger.
Out a tough one today.
Yeah. Image recognition and torpedoes. Yep. Happy with that. That's a good ship. Quite like this ship. It's a tough one. Off to save the rubber duck. That's a big 10-4, good buddy. Oh dear. I love that song actually. Well, the rig took a drink and it started to sink. There was no duck no more. Ah dear. Young. Thanks, I'm going to be humming that all day now. That's your fault. Alright, defend the Border Worlds convoy. You must destroy the Covert frigate and destroyer. Right, frigate and destroyer. Okay, watch for capital ship missiles being fired at the convoy. Ow, this is our... Oh no, I hate these sort of missions. So I've got to... Not only have I got to take out the capital ship, but we've got to stop the missiles coming in as well. Catch you on the flip side. Lots of bogeys. Go for it.
Break formation and open fire.
Moving in.
Okay, so we've got to watch out for missiles and stuff. Get missile detected. Okay, I need to focus on the cat missile. Where is it? Where is the cat missile? This is telling me when it's there. See it. Where is it? Can't get a range of it in time.
Mayday! Mayday!
Mission failed. That's really nice. Maybe I can look onto it a bit. Okay, so come back and put that. Really hard to get. Hey, you're supposed to hit these missiles. Ouch.
And in other news, the notorious Heart of the Tiger was killed today.
Notorious. Oh, I've become notorious now. That's good. Okay, so getting the cat missiles is hard. Okay. I made the news. It's a bogeys. You go clean
Break
your own
formation and open fire.
Moving in.
Let's just switch to photon guns. That might be better. I need to get in range of this cat missile before. There we go, there's the cat missile. What is it? The problem is you've got people on your tail all the time. There's the cat missile. No, that's the ship. Lock onto the cat missile. I need to be able to see it. I can't get in range of that cat missile. That's impossible. I don't know if you can do that.
Unable to complete mission.
I'm going to fail this one. This is difficult. How do you intercept the cat missiles in time to save the fleet? This ship doesn't seem to be up to the job. This is a tricky one.
Unable to complete mission. We lost our convoy. So we destroyed everything. Oh dear. Oh, sad music.
Need clearance.
I'm sure you did your best, Colonel. May those folks on the convoy ships rest in peace.
Gotta get it wrong sometimes. Dr. Smooch, first time chat, hello there. Time for some maniac magic. Oh dear, we failed. We've got very, very depressing music playing. I did my best. Actually, I'm not sure I did, but I tried a couple of times. That didn't go well. Let's go and talk to Pliers about it. Maybe he's got some good advice.
What is this?
One of our MIPs.
MIP?
Manned insertion pod. Little gimmick I stole about a year ago from some ConFed testing site when no one was looking.
Never heard of it.
Of course not.
Insertion pod.
Takes them guys forever to release new technology. With all their red tape about safety and such.
Definitely not for claustrophobic
Red tape
types.
about safety.
No, it's a snug fit. But it's just a thing for squeezing folks into a spot where a shuttle might be too big or attract too much attention. See that? Latches right onto the target. Then laser cuts a hole so the guy inside can crawl right through.
Lock and launch procedure?
Just like firing an MREC. Of course, the fellow in there has got to release the safety first. And he's pretty much on his own with minimal steerage.
Minimal?
Enough to dock at the target, and then fly back out to where you can tractor him in. And it gets pulled right back to one of your hard points. They can fire it again if you need to.
So you can put a man in a missile pod.
Let me show you something else.
Okay, what's he got here?
You know how the Kilrathi always had us beat on cloaking, right? And along came the Excalibur. Of course, I never got my hands on one of those. But I've been putting two and two together in my leisure time, and I came up with this little thing. Now, I won't give you a complete cloak, but it should be pretty effective in hiding you from the radar.
Any downside?
Well,
massive energy drain.
Nothing's perfect, right? Number one, it runs on a very rare crystal. Got a short half-life.
Unobtainium.
So it could burn up pretty quick. That means you might come uncloaked at, shall we say, a potentially inconvenient time.
Number two?
Number two.
Massive power drain.
I only got one of them.
Oh.
And a wingman who ain't cloaked won't do you much good. So if you want to use it, you gotta fly solo.
It could be very useful. There's bound to be a mission in there. I'm going to need to use something like that. Oh. Will you stop jamming up, game?
Get her ready, Pliers. Might come in handy.
Yeah, good old Pliers. Let's trust Pliers.
You got it, kid.
Right. Okay, so Pliers is building us a second-hand, rather unreliable cloaking device. Excellent. Dear, good roll, mate. Right, what's going on the rest of the ship? Let's get to the galley. Oh, Maniac. Maniac, rather stupidly, is playing cards with Vagabond. I think we know where this is going to go. Right, okay. There we go. Hang on. FMV volume control settings up, and off we go. Ooh. Come on, Maniac.
Watch it. All right, Rag. Your bet? All of it? He goes for all. All right. I'll call you. What have you got? Full house. Aces and eights. I got 4 queens. 4 queens! It's mine.
No way.
On toast, buddy. Woo! Yes!
Tell me this is a joke, Vagabond.
Afraid not, partner. He's not
Vagabond
invincible to the
losing his
maniac
touch.
moves. Nobody is. My ship has come in. Lady Luck is my bride. A lucky girl. Maybe I should have been flying for the border worlds all along.
This can't be happening. You never lose.
Okay, who's next?
Yeah, well, okay.
Oh, come on!
What's happened to Vagabond? I think it was a 10. I think the fifth card was a 10. Lucky Luigi. Everybody's back to hating Maniac. Everything's back to normal apart from now Vagabond seems to have lost his touch. Okay, so that's a bit weird. Active Colonel subscribe with Prime. Thank you very much, Active Colonel. Do appreciate that. Dr. Smooch, you remind me a bit of Carl McLaughlin. Okay. Yes, I suppose I can see that. Kelvin, it's not your odor maniac. It's your attitude. Yeah, I think it's definitely your attitude, isn't it? Right, we better save this. Okay, so failed to save. Oops. His luck has ran out. Foreshadowing. No, that's the thing, isn't it, Lucky Luigi? It's like, is Vagabond going to be dead soon? That's exactly, basically what the game is telling you. Vagabond's going to run into trouble. He's now going to lose all his confidence. This is the problem.
I don't mind telling you, Colonel, we're so close to that missing data, I can taste it.
I'm ready to go, sir.
Border World's command is sending us a detachment of Marines, but they won't arrive here for another 16 hours. I don't think we can afford to wait. We're pushing our luck as it is. Now, the target is this orbiting comm station, which is surrounded by these turret mines. Now, here's the problem. A radar buoy, which will undoubtedly ring alarm bells across the system if you don't take it out fast enough. Now, I hope you talk to Pliers about his cloaking device. Because if you slip past those turrets, you can quickly take that buoy out and make our delivery.
Delivery?
Well, as you know, Vagabond's had some espionage experience.
Oh, no.
He and Lieutenant Socha here have volunteered to go in.
It's the end of Vagabond is coming up, my friend.
Get them in. Approach the comm station, fire them off. They'll dock, get the data, and then you pull them out. Because of the clandestine nature of this mission,
it's gonna go badly wrong.
Understood?
Completely, Captain.
I hope so, Colonel. Because without that missing data, we have nothing.
Okay, so highly risky, dodgy mission using a dodgy second-hand cloaking device made out of used pinball machine parts. Okay, and Vagabond is almost certainly going to die. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of a sad ending to the stream, I think, today. Right. So
don't screw this one up, kid. Looks like a cakewalk.
Okay, so I've got 2 torpedoes. I've got these MIP things, which they just introduced to us, and some image recognition missiles. That's cool. Okay. Yep. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Vagabond is not going to survive this. This is my prediction. This mission. His luck's run out. Poor Vagabond. We've got a cloaking device. How do I activate the cloaking device? That's a good question. Right. Undertake a covert operation to infiltrate a ConFed comm station orbiting some planet. Upon arriving at the comm station, destroy the radar buoy as quickly as possible in the hopes of limiting enemy reinforcements. Okay, this is quite a complicated mission, isn't it? Fire the MIPs containing Vagabond and Sosa. And Sosa as well! No, we can't lose her! At the comm station, then eliminate any resistance to give them time to retrieve the data. Once they've finished, tractor the MIPs back to your ship and return to the Intrepid. Use the rear view use the rear view key F4 to use the rear turret. Use G to change to the tractor beam. If you've elected to take Pliers' cloaking device, Control C to activate. Okay, can somebody make a note of all that for me? That's just really complicated. I was with you all the way up to simply. Do I have to do it again? Okay. F4, G, Control C. Rear view is F4. G to change the tractor beam. Control C. Okay. Let's just adjust the volume. Sorry, guys. Right. Okay. So, Control C to activate the tractor beam. I'm guessing.
Ready to launch, sir.
Okay, tractor beam activated. So what I need to do is find the buoy. Is that the buoy? That's a turret mine. Where's this buoy that I need to destroy? Radar buoy. Right, there we go. Oh, I can't fire when cloaked. Okay, so presumably I got to sneak up here. Do I have to drop the guys off then? Before... Oh, I can't fire anyway, can I? Okay, there's MIP 1. Can I fire that? I can't fire when cloaked. I can't do anything when cloaked, so I'm guessing. The trouble is, the moment I decloak, those turret mines are going to get me, aren't they? So presumably I need to take out this boy. Let's sneak in there, decloak, take out this boy. Okay.
I got bad news and bad news, kid. Number one, you got incoming patrols. Number two, I miscalculated the half-life of that crystal. So my cloaking gimmick probably ain't gonna work no more. Sorry about that.
That's alright. I'm just trying to take out these things. They're not too bad, these little... Let's just get rid of them. Oh, they're already here. Destroy the boy. It shouldn't be...
You're nothing but gutter dogs, border worlders.
I think I got rid of them all apart from the one fighter. Where's that? Gotcha. Oh, there's more coming in. I've destroyed that boy thing, so hopefully boom, okay. I need a clear chance to get the nips off there. Must be, I don't fancy being Sousa and Vagabond stuck inside those. Right, okay, so let's switch the missiles. MIP 1 away. MIP 2 away.
Thanks for the ride, partner. You tell us there's only a few contacts in here. Probably hide under that desk when they see our guns.
These guys, right, those guys are off doing their thing. I just need to keep them covered. I'm taking out bandicoos. I'm hoping they don't get killed in the process.
You border worlder lowlife.
You're dead. I think they made it. I'm hoping they did. I haven't had any of that really depressing "you failed the mission" music. Okay, so there's the comm station. What do I have to wait for them to do? Does anybody know? So they're aboard. Okay, it's just saying auto, so do I leave them there? I don't. I feel I should be waiting to pick them up again. Oh, they're down there. Look, there they go.
We're in.
Oh, they're in.
Things have gotten complicated.
Oh. Oh, there they are. There, yeah. Oh, they got laser pistols. Proper pew pew. Yes.
Hurry up! Come on. Download 60% complete. Come on. 80%. Download complete.
Electrostatic discharge guns. Pew pew.
You go that way. Stay low.
he's not going to make it out of here, is he? Oh no, Vagabond! Run, Sousa! Future stars.
Vagabond's dead, sir, but I'm launching. Come get me quick.
So we've got to F4 and if we could not cross the ram airship.
Mission complete.
Let's take Sousa home. All good stuff. Oh, hang on, sorry. Volume up till. It was quite good though, wasn't it? Papazuzu, first time I had a load there as well. So. Dr. Smooch from Maniac. You big goof. We've still got Maniac, but Vagabond though, he's kind of he was one of the proper good guys. What can you do? Oh, did I not ask for clearance? Oops. I suppose you ought to do that first.
Need clearance.
You're clear, kid. Bring her in.
You're clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing. No, that's wrong, Phil. Well, now I'm flying in the wrong rounds, but hey, forgive me. Woo! Victory roll. That's a really bad ending. Oh no, sad moment. Sorry.
This was a man who flew with his heart, as well as his mind. You know, I consider myself lucky to have flown with him. And even luckier to have been his friend. Vagabond, may your spirit continue to roam the stars.
Do they? Okay, so hang on a minute. Empty casket, is that a thing? Because obviously they didn't have his body. Cutscene stuff.
Your presence for the christening of the Vesuvius will be a great inspiration to her crew, Senator.
Ah, she's a bonny ship. Tell me, is there news? Have there been more skirmishes in the border worlds?
Yes, your buddy defected.
News of the worst kind, I'm afraid. Betrayal. It appears that our great hero of the Kilrathi War has defected to the Union of Border Worlds.
Blair? Defected? I find that hard to believe. He was always a hothead, but what on earth induced him to... What the devil is going on out there?
Intelligence I've collected is erratic, unreliable. Things fall apart. The center cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. The best lack all conviction.
Whilst the worst possess a passionate intensity. Yates.
I was gonna say.
And you have no idea who is behind all this?
Well, one thing is clear, Senator. The Border Worlds militia grows increasingly more aggressive. A grave mistake.
I never knew Blair to be rash.
Betrayal is always a mystery.
Well, we are running out of time, Admiral. A declaration of war against the Border Worlds has been laid before the Assembly. The vote will be in 7 days.
7 days.
The outcome
Time's
of that
ticking.
vote largely be determined by your report.
Let's hope that war is not our only option.
Amen.
Okay, okay. We're back home. Okay, that was quite a cool cutscene. And my ex, yeah, I know. I just can't see him in anything else, can you? Okay, so empty casket is a thing. I didn't know that. Okay, so I'd learned that. So if there's no body, you basically have a funeral with just a casket. Okay, well that's all kind of good. No shadow. No, I mean CGI was pretty limited back in these days. So a bit of Yeats. In terms of the in poetry, so that seems to be a rule. If you don't know what to say and you're an important military type person, resort to some emotive poetry in the moment that gets you out of that particular situation. That's a really useful thing to do. Dear, awesome. Right, so okay, so. Paladin's now aware that we've defected. That's probably useful. Tolwyn seems to not know what the heck is going on at the moment, which is interesting. Right, so is there anything going on in the bay? Oh, ship's been moved, and Sousa made it back, which is good. It's based on the Admiral's report, yeah. So what's the Admiral going to say? What does the Admiral want out of this? Because Tolwyn's always got an agenda, so I haven't figured out what Admiral is after yet. Let's just check out what these guys are saying.
Is it what you wanted?
Well, I didn't have time to cross-scan it while downloading.
A lot of the pieces have fallen into place, but nothing that links ConFed to any specific incident.
I mean, there is some unusual movement in ConFed resources and coded transmissions, but they're going to take me a little time to decrypt.
Then there's the normal ConFed traffic.
So it could look like business as usual.
Top tips:
We don't
use a
have time to
computer to
second
do the
guess.
encryption.
If the Assembly votes for war,
Then a lot more pilots like Vagabond are gonna die.
So the stakes are high and getting higher. Okay, let's just do our little tour around the ship. Oh, poor old maniac. He's gonna feel guilty about robbing Vagabond and ruining his luck.
You learn how to make a decent cup of coffee on this tub yet?
It was just a few hands. The aces just kept coming my way. You know, he was dealing most of the time.
Maniac.
You won with queens, though.
You're an idiot.
I know. Maybe if I hadn't gloated so much. You know, shoved in his face like that.
That's not what I'm saying. You think that Vagabond lost the will to live because you beat him at cards.
Never beat him before.
Also, he says, "Yeah, so Kelvin, I think you're on the money there with Tolwyn. He's never to be trusted, is he? Admiral, I kill Kirk Tolwyn. Oh yes, of course. Time is the fire in which we burn, and all that stuff. Okay, so I think my friends, that's kind of where we got. Where are we? It's 2 minutes to. That's a perfect place to stop. Never trust Malcolm McDowell. No, he's always dodge, isn't he? No matter what's going on. So that's definitely sage advice, I think. Never trust Malcolm McDowell. So there we go. So let's leave it there, because I think that's a good place to end. It's been a good episode though. Good story. You know, betrayal and stuff. Vagabond died. Really quite sad. Definitely time to save. So yeah. Anyway, well, thank you very much for joining me once again on this Saturday morning adventure with Wing Commander 4. That was a good episode. Kind of enjoyed that. You know, betrayal, treachery, some quite clever mission design there as well, with little insert. You know, all those things, bits of cloaking devices, dodgy mechanics, new flirting possibilities. It's all good. It's everything we want from a Wing Commander game. Really, really good. And the pew pew is still quite good as well. Take care, my friends. See you Monday, Thursday, Friday, and obviously back here next Saturday as well. So have a fantastic weekend. Be good. Take care. And I will see you soon. Right on, Retro Commanders. Be good. See you next week.